kids, and welcome to a kids lesson. So today's lesson will be opening these eggs for the Easter lesson. So inside each of these eggs will be like a special item or a toy that are in these eggs, and I will tell you the story about those eggs. Gavin's gonna help me. He will be opening the eggs. So let's get started. So Gavin, let's start with the blue egg. So inside was a donkey. I'll show it to you guys. So the donkey story is, so when Jesus went into town, the people cried out singing like, Hosanna to the Son of David. Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Hosanna in the highest. So that is a little story about a little donkey here. So our next story will be taking place in this light pink egg. So let's see what it is. So inside was 3 coins. So the coin story is, then one of the 12 disciples, called Judas, went to the chief of the priests and said, how much money will you give me if I bring Jesus to you? And they said 30 pieces of silver. So the next story, our next adventure is nothing, because I can't get it off. Okay, so our next little adventure is taking place in this light purple egg. So inside was this little cup. So the cup represents, so the cup story is, and when they were eating dinner, Jesus gave them bread and blessed and broke it, and gave it to each of the disciples and said, take this and eat it. This is my body. And then he took a cup and put some drink in it, and he said to them, drink from it, all of you. So our next adventure, or whatever you would call it, takes place in this orangish red egg. So inside is nothing. Try again. Is some praying hands. So they kind of look like one hand, but they're praying. So the story of the praying hands are, so after dinner they went to a garden, and he prayed and said, oh my Father, it is possible to let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as you will. So that was the story of the praying hands. So next we got the green egg, and let's see what it is. So Gavin, catch. And inside is some leather. So the leather is supposed to be a whip. So the whip means, so Pilate wanted to gratify the crowd and release Barabbas to them, and he delivered Jesus to be crucified. The next little pale yellow kind of egg is a surprise. So you want to see what it is? So inside was a little crown, and in that crownment is, after they had made a crown out of some thorns, they had put it on his head and a reed in his right hand, and then mocked him and said, Hail, King of the Jews. So the next one is this yellow, like lemon yellow egg. And Gavin, ready to karate chop the egg? Oh, he doesn't the nail isn't there. So this is the nail, and the nail story is, after they had mocked him, they took the clothes off him and nailed him to the cross. So I'm having trouble with these eggs here today. So the next egg is a steel egg. Let me open it. And inside is the dice. So the dice represents, so they all gambled. After they crucified him, they gambled for his clothes. The next little egg is really pretty purple egg. Ready? Karate chop, yay! The next one is a spear. So the spear story is, so when they came to Jesus and saw that he was already dead, they were going to keep on with their day, but then when the soldiers pierced his side with a spear and immediately blood and water came out. So this one feels a little bit light, so we'll see what's inside. So inside was some linen. So here it is. And the linen story is when Joseph had taken the body, he wrapped it in a clean linen cloth like this and laid it in his new tomb. So this egg, which is the pink one, still quite heavy, so I wonder what's inside. So inside was a piece of some stone, and the story of the stone was, so Pilate said to them, go guard the tomb, make sure it's secure, and you know how. So they went and made the tomb secure. So the next egg, light blue egg, so what's inside? See what's inside. Wait, so nothing came out. I wonder why. That's because on Easter, which is this Sunday, happy Easter, the angel answered and said to the people, do not be afraid, for I know you seek Jesus, he was crucified. He is not here, he has risen. As he said, come see the place where the Lord lay. So that was all the eggs. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Don't fit this one.
And while Gavin fixes that egg, I will see you guys next time. Bye.